emails or on their listservs. And so the question becomes, is bloggers and the internet accountable? And so I think the most exciting thing that has happened in the last maybe 6-8 months in the United States society is that bloggers have forced and started this movement of small victories, congressional victories, getting more citizens involved, that it's forced newspapers, TV stations to go, oh, we need to break news a lot quicker, we need to do more independent research. So now the Washington Post, Chicago Tribune, credible newspapers are all starting their own blogs that you know that you can quote and that are accountable. And so it's really interesting to watch as citizens are actually forcing what was considered mainstream journalism or government to create blogs. Now you've got members of Congress creating their own blogs or guest blogging. This is a new concept that probably 30 members of Congress have gone on to Daily Kos to guest blog or done live chats or video casts on Fire Dog Lake or Mighty D or all these different just basic citizen journalist blogs. And the final piece of this is that we should always consider is who is paying for this. And it sort of is about what Rachid just said is also happening in the United States. Just because you see a video that's put up on YouTube, does that mean that it's a citizen journal putting it up? And that second clip that he showed from the newscast could just as easily be put up in a YouTube account and be taken as another person's point of reference. There's a website in the United States called Stop Fake News. So should the government be creating YouTube channels and putting up fake stories or their spin on a story or giving TV news clips like this? And so as more and more citizens participate in this, you realize how the tools are becoming cheaper and easier to use, and that we really need to start demanding quality and also figuring out sources and sort of the stuff that was on the earlier panel today of accountability in making sure that that while every citizen has their own viewpoint, is it an editorial? Is it a blog that just wants to say, I hate the right, I hate the left? Or are we really striving for better news? And what's exciting is learning about the amount of good, but also cautioning folks that this is hard work. And the one thing that I hope everybody takes away, both Morocco and American citizens, is that while the internet numbers are growing and text messaging numbers are growing, there's not easy answers to the conflict between freedom of speech and giving everybody their opinion and striving for what's actual factual truth and real journalistic integrity. Thank you.
Thanks, Scott. I think you've raised some very, very critical issues for those of us interested in the Moroccan electronic journalism scene also. One of the things that strikes me all the time is how in Morocco there is no local news. In the absence of, a Rabat TV station versus a Khaniset TV station, there really are very limited newspapers. There certainly is no audio-visual media that specialize in local news. So this is a huge void in Morocco that could be filled by citizen journalism. How many news reports, those of you who live in Rabat, have you seen on the issues of the Bura Greg Valley development? Probably not too many. How many have you seen on the tramway that's being built? Probably not too many. All kinds of local issues just don't get covered at all in Morocco that are very ripe for citizen journalism over the internet. I think the issues you raised about ethics, power, the status of internet journalists are ones that maybe we can discuss during the question and answer period, as well as the issue of disinformation campaigns and what happens on the internet that way. Now we'd like to turn to some words from Sarah Zaimi with the Middle East Youth Initiative. Sarah is a blogger. She is the current Moroccan ambassador for Middle East Youth Initiative for the Wolfson Center at Brookings Institute and the Dubai School of Government. She's on the Youth Consultative Committee of the League of Arab States, as well as the REST Act project run by the UNDP. Sarah?
Thank you. So I was asked to speak about my experience as a young English-speaking blogger in Morocco. We just heard the two experts we have here, and now it's about normal bloggers. Have you noticed that I'm wearing flip-flops? I eat chocolate. I'm a normal blogger, someone like all of you guys. So I wanted to tell you my story throughout three verbs. The first verb is to inform. Okay, so when I went to have my interview the first time in journalism school here in Rabat, I saw that big banner in that German-style building. It was, "Information is holy and comment is free." Well, but believe me, once inside the classes, we just stuck to the first side of the sentence. Information is holy, but comment wasn't free. And believe me, I was seeing that banner every single day for 4 years in a row. Yeah. And I was feeling more and more frustrated. So, but inside the classes, our teachers were hammering on us that your opinion doesn't matter. Just give us the information. Well, so one day I was so fed up with this. So I was working for 3 years as a journalist in TV and in newspapers. And then I said, but where is my voice? Where is the other part of the sentence? So I wanted to express, and this is the second verb, it's to express. Well, in 2004, during one of the first conferences on blogging in Morocco, I discovered the way to express. And well, I had the chance to attend one of Rachid's conferences, and he inspired me. So I created my first blog in 2004 to express my opinion. Well, and then I achieved the second part of the sentence. So comment is free. I could shout loud, criticize whatever and whoever I wanted. So why I blog? Maybe I blog out of narcissism. I think I'm an interesting person and I want to share with you. Narcissism is good, yeah. Or maybe I blog out of frustration because of that 4 years with that information is free but never express or comment about your opinion. Or maybe I blog because I have something to share. So in 2006, I started my official blog, which is called Words for Change. Well, Words for Change, why? Well, my motto is that spread the word. It may change the world. Who knows? So I believe in the power of words. Okay, so let's give you some facts about Moroccan bloggers from my little perspective of a small blogger. We are about 100,000 bloggers in Morocco. Some just blog to share their pictures and comments with friends, which is okay. But some are really politically engaged, or cyber activists or militants, who fight really for their rights. And they publish posts about daily Moroccan socio-political issues, which could be a full-time job, by the way, or alternative kind of press. So Moroccan bloggers are not organized. We don't have any umbrella organization. There is, some people try to do some, but it's not like unites the whole of our voices. And we have two streams in Moroccan blogging. We have the French speaking, which are really bourgeois, with nice words, pompous words, just speaking about their adventures and their travels and trips and things they may think it's interesting. But we really have some really militant people. And then we have the Arabic-speaking bloggers. Most of them are pointed as Islamists or pro-Islamists. And then we have the more moderated stream. So how could we unite all of these voices under one umbrella? Well, I'm asking you. But it wasn't enough for me. So I wanted to educate, and this is the third verb, it's to educate. So I became a peer educator by becoming the Moroccan Youth